AskAway! Would you consider playing Emily is Away? 'Tis a free game on Steam. As you guys know, if you actually recommend a game in the comments, such as like this, Emily is Away, I will do my best to actually try and play it. That being said, of course, if you guys remember from Fallout 4, because my computer was not, as should we say, the best of computers to use, because it's only a laptop, not a desktop, I couldn't play it. I didn't technically waste $60 though on it though. I actually have it saved up. It's just a matter of waiting for me to get a desktop to actually play it. So please leave game recommendations. You want to see it? I play it. I play it. Hey, what games do you plan on playing, and will you branch off to console games and maybe even emulators? Well, as you guys remember, I played Five Nights at Freddy's 1 and 2. Like some of the games I'm going to be playing as well as Boogeyman, Five Nights at Freddy's 3, and of course one big game that I really hope works, The Evil Within. Yep, because it was on sale and I'm like, it's the autumn sales. The autumn sales are here! Get it! So, of course, I got The Evil Within and all the DLC that came with it, and hopefully that'd be my main focus of December, actually, trying to get all the Evil Within stuff as well. We'll see where it all goes, though. Yeah. Now, as regards to console games and emulator games, as you guys remember from my old channel I used to do, I did a couple of the older console games, like Super Mario 64 and also Driver 3. But as you also saw, there was no way to directly connect it from the TV to the computer to record it, so it was like a super low quality, should we say. That being said, most likely I will not be doing console games at this time. Same thing goes with emulator games too, because I've yet to find someone that actually explains thoroughly the whole copyright infringement thing. Like, what can I put on without any sort of issues? I want to say it is I can upload a video, but I can't actually make money off of the video, like the Super Mario 64 you saw, which unfortunately because of that I'm holding off on it until I know for a fact what's safe to do. Alright, explain the Greek/Roman godly family tree. For starters, that's technically not a question, but it is called AskAway, so I'll go ahead and answer it the best way that I can. I'll also leave a link in the description as well, so you guys can check it out as well. So we have Chaos that is over on the very top of the whole tree. He is the one that's supposed to rule over everything, and he also has 3 sons and 2 daughters, Tardis, Eros, and Erebus, and Gaia and Nyx. Tardis and Gaia also had 4 kids. Also with Uranus Typhoon, as well, you also Uranus, have a whole bunch of kids, Pontus. Eros had Titans, no kids at all, such as Erebus and Nyx, Aether, Gigantoias, also at the same time with Nyx, Rhea, Themis, more daughters, and Hades, Moros, Hyperion, Heraclea, some of the kids now have branched off Zeus, Typhus, there's even more kids that went down the last Zeus, Hera, Poseidon. If an alligator were to lick a pair of purple shorts, how much would the sun cost? The velocity of a giraffe would brainwash the mind of a potato, when then brings gingivitis to the leaves, causing the population of squids to poop on their hats. Yeah. You're gonna go back to playing Dota! I miss playing with you so much, Endo! Lots of love, fucker scared the fucking shit out of me, I'm crying! Well, for starters, you do realize this is a horror channel after all. You're gonna expect the jump scares like that, even if it's something as calm and simple as an AskAway. Now, as for Dota, of course, I've pretty much resigned from playing Dota. I've got enough stress with trying to deal with this house move because you see, we're still not in the actual house. This is just another rental that I'm in. And I've had internet problems trying to get things to work properly because the router apparently is an old router, but we're getting this fixed. If I can get this video up, I'd even be lucky on that. But as for Dota, I'm not going to give it another try. I apologize for that. When are you doing another video with Kira Wolfie? Okay, real question now. Do you plan doing a playthrough of all the Undertale endings, normal, true, and genocide? Well, for starters, it all depends on when Kira actually is free, because she's a lot busier with stuff than I am. Now, as you guys have seen also, I've been playing Undertale on the channel, and I'm only up to episode 3 right now, and it's apparently supposed to be a super long game. I don't know whether or not I'm going to be recording it, but hopefully I will. It might take me a while to do all this stuff, like for the true ending, I think you would deem like pacifist, that people have been saying that the ending is called. It might just jump from bit to bit because I'm kind of going the pacifist route right now. I don't know if in the end that's actually what's going to happen or not, but who knows. As for genocide though, I might be recording that beginning to end. Like, it won't have as many cutouts as trying just solely the pacifist ending would be. What's your favorite game of all time? I've actually been thinking about this question a good bit because I've been playing a whole bunch of games from like N64, Game Boy Advance, Nintendo DS. I can't count. That's another weird thing. I can't really count right with this, so let me try this again. N64, Game Boy Advance, GameCube, Wii, PlayStation 2, and 3DS right now. And out of all those games, I actually think my favorite game would have to be Super Mario Sunshine. I don't know what it is. It's just like some of the Mario-based ones I've liked a lot more than other ones. Galaxy versus Sunshine, though, I actually prefer Sunshine. I don't know what it is. It's just I like Super Mario Sunshine a lot. What's your favorite number? Mine's 7. My favorite number is actually 64. Why? I don't know why. What was your favorite Dota hero? Favorite video you've done? Funniest thing that has ever happened to you? Back when I used to play Dota, one of my favorite characters I used to play was Venomancer. Now, of course, it was also kind of the easier one of the Dota heroes to play, but it was also hard to play him as well because of the fact that he didn't really have that much health in the first place, and he'd be the first thing targeted in team fights. Still, though, that was probably my favorite one out of all of them. My favorite video that I've done so far, I actually think might be the one that Kira and I do where we go to space, which, of course, as you see in the video, we fail to do so. And the only reason why I say that is because just taking that little idea of trying to actually reach space, I've got this whole act, should we say, that I really want to carry out, but it's going to take a little bit of time to actually do it. Because I need to get in touch with a couple more people and actually get a decent internet so I can connect back to the Gmod server. Because since we've moved around, I've lost my ability to actually play on my private Gmod server that I used to play on. Because it required a specific direct Ethernet connection. And because I'm working with other people's Ethernet, I can't really add ports to it like I normally would with my own personal Ethernet cable. So, of course, the Gmod server's down, but hopefully it will soon be back up. Funniest thing that's ever happened to me ever. I don't know if it means ever or if it means in gaming. It's kind of a tricky one to actually think about. It's kind of dumb if you think about it, but to me, I think the funniest thing that's ever happened to me was back when we were still in PA, my sister and I went out to eat at Burger King, and we brought the burgers out and we were sitting in a car, back when I still ate fast food. And all of a sudden, because it was nighttime, we had a mall cop that was going around the whole mall that we were outside. And the whole time we were in there eating, we were both joking around that the mall cops were after us because we had cheeseburgers that were laced with crack in them. And they were so good. And the mall cop is going to get me. The mall cop's going to get you! I don't know why, it was just like funny. Sorry for a lot of questions. Who do you look up to in the YouTube community? Best friend that you've made through YouTube/gaming? What do you do for fun outside of YouTube? Do you like to dance? What inspires you to do YouTube? I mean, when I first started doing YouTube, there was a couple people that specifically, if it wasn't for like watching their videos and getting confidence to doing stuff, I'd actually not be here doing this right now. Like, you have people like PewDiePie, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, but you also have Lord Minion 777, Vanos Gaming, H2O Delirious, Wildcat, Dathy Dinogla. I probably said that wrong, but you get what I mean. Best friend that I've made from YouTube or gaming? Well, I'm kind of splitting that into two parts. Best friend I made through YouTube technically would only be Cole, because he's the only person that really we got bonded with from doing YouTube. Like, the gaming thing was secondary over the YouTube. As through gaming, though, I've got 3 people specifically. Kira Wolfie, because technically she's my best friend. Clockwork Knight, which I will get to that. You will see why later. And Mrs. Bajan Kanini, because if it wasn't for meeting her in the first place through Minecraft about over 2 years ago, actually, I wouldn't be here now. I wouldn't be doing YouTube. As for what I do for fun outside of YouTube, right now it hasn't really been doing much because we've been moving over and over. Just gaming on my own with Minecraft is one thing, but also fishing, and I also have a bass guitar which is packed up in one of the pods, but unfortunately because of the fact that it's packed up, I can't play it. I've been unable to play it for about 3 months, maybe, because it's been packed up that long. So it's just kind of like when I get it out of the pod, that's one of the first things I might be doing. I might just be messing around with the bass guitar. Do I like to dance? Well, I don't know. I mean, we can dance if we want to. We can leave your friends behind. As to who really inspires me for YouTube, that's kind of a tricky one too. I mean, because when I started doing YouTube, I didn't really have an inspiration at first. It was just something that I wanted to do because I liked doing it. I used to do it for Minecraft, and then I kind of stopped because I got sight. That was hot, Jazzy. That was so hot. And it was mostly just a matter of once I managed to get the self-confidence back and the materials and tools to actually get back to recording again, such as using this iPod for recording the face cams on stuff, and also getting Bandicam and Wondershare Studio, it kind of just like clicked in a bit. So early on, it's mostly been myself that kind of inspired me to do it, because it's like pushing myself up and trying to do something that I really love doing. But please, I'm not trying to sound like an asshole at all. Can you limit the questions a little bit? Because some people might not be able to get ask their own questions as a result of too many questions at once. I mean, I'm really not trying to act like a douchebag at all. It's just a lot of questions. Also, you're going to tell YouTube the amazing news. Yes, because if you remember back, I said that number 2 was Clockwork Knight. Clock and I are now officially dating, as much as dating could be with two people that are on opposite ends of the United States, pretty much. But no, it's very much serious. We are. And that's the end of this first AskAway. I apologize for the lateness of it, but like I said, we've been having internet problems that I'm hopefully be able to get this up as soon as possible. Today right now is December 2nd, which is also Kira Wolfie's birthday. Woohoo. But I plan on actually trying to get this up right as soon as I finish uploading it, and hopefully the internet does not crash on me. What specifically was happening was I'd be using the internet and all of a sudden it'd go and then just completely cut out. And then it'd be like, come on, kick back on, it still wouldn't kick back on. So you had to unplug the Ethernet cable, connect it back in, and it still would go up and then go down, and it's just a mess. But hopefully this video can get up as soon as possible. That's all the time we have for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching and showing your support. And if you have a question that you want me to answer for next time's video, which hopefully is going to be Monday. Keep it on the Monday. Don't be late this time. Please leave it in the comments section and I will answer it. But if you can, please just limit the questions a little bit and actually make it a question. You know who I'm talking about. And this is EndoPlasmite giving you a friendly reminder to keep it real, keep it cool, keep it real cool. Plasmite out.